If there's two characters in the Zootopia franchise with the mindset of making the world a better place and wanting everyone to get along, it's Judy Hopps and Agnes the snake. Both of them believed that different animals could live together in harmony, but they approached that dream in very different ways. So in this video, let's compare their actions and their influence on Zootopia. Agnes actually came long before Judy. She's the reason Zootopia even exists in the first place. She was an incredibly intelligent snake who genuinely wanted animals to come together instead of being divided. When she saw so many species struggling because of different climates and weather conditions, she came up with a revolutionary solution: the weather walls. Thanks to that invention, animals from completely different environments could live in the same city and coexist with one another. That idea eventually became the foundation of Zootopia itself. Everything started with Agnes' vision. Her goal was simple but powerful: bring others together and create a place where different animals could get along. Without her innovation and determination, the city that we know today would never have existed. Judy shares a very similar dream, but her journey is completely different. Ever since she was a child, she believed that anyone could be anything and that animals could live together peacefully.
Just 211 miles away stands the great city of Zootopia, where our ancestors first joined together in peace and declared that anyone can be anything!
She grew up holding onto that optimism and carried it with her all the way to Zootopia. The problem was that reality turned out to be much more complicated than she expected.
But sir, if
Life isn't some cartoon musical where you sing a little song and your insipid dreams magically come true. So let it go.
One of the biggest differences between Agnes and Judy is how they viewed others. Agnes didn't have prejudice against anyone. She simply wanted to help all animals. Judy, on the other hand, believed she was open-minded, but deep down she still carried some biases because of the environment she grew up in.
I mean, it's not like a bunny could go savage.
Right, but a fox could, huh?
Nick, stop it. You're not like them.
Oh, there's a them now.
That's something she had to confront and overcome throughout her story. Because of her beliefs, Judy went through a lot of disappointment. She arrived in Zootopia expecting a city where everyone was already getting along, only to discover that prejudice, fear, and division were still very real problems. Her journey became about understanding those problems instead of pretending they didn't exist. But when we talk about tragedy, Agnes' story is even sadder. Despite being responsible for the creation of Zootopia and the idea that brought countless animals together, she was never properly recognized for it. Her name, along with the reputation of reptiles, was stained by the actions of the Lynxleys. For over 100 years, Agnes never received the credit she deserved for her groundbreaking idea and the impact it had on the entire world. Judy's story, meanwhile, is a story of constant growth. The first stage of her journey is facing reality. The second is understanding the problems around her and trying to fix them. The third is realizing that she made mistakes herself and taking responsibility for them. And the fourth is accepting that the world is complicated. It will never be as simple as she imagined when she was a kid, but that doesn't mean others should stop trying to make things better. If we had to pick which of them made the biggest difference in Zootopia, the answer would have to be Agnes. After all, she's the founder of the entire place. She was the one who created Zootopia and made the city possible. Without her vision and her invention of the weather walls, there wouldn't even be a Zootopia for Judy to grow up dreaming about. At the same time, the city didn't become what Agnes originally hoped it would become. Her goal was to create a place where different animals could come together and get along with one another. Animals were finally able to coexist in the same city, but coexistence didn't automatically create understanding. The reality was much more complicated. Even though predators and prey lived side by side, prejudice, fear, and division were still present throughout Zootopia. In the first film, everyone believed that the main group struggling in Zootopia was only the predators. The story focused heavily on how predators were being feared, judged, and treated differently because of the savage crisis. Then the second film expanded the picture by showing another group facing its own struggles, the reptiles. That reveal showed that the city's problems went beyond the predator-prey divide and affected other groups as well. What's interesting is that each film focuses on a different group experiencing injustice or misunderstanding. The first movie had the predators, the second introduced the reptiles, and the third could potentially do the same with the birds. Exactly how the birds will fit into the story is still unclear, but I wouldn't be surprised if they become the next group of animals dealing with some form of prejudice, misunderstanding, or unfair treatment. When you look at the franchise as a whole, Agnes and Judy are probably the two most important figures connected to Zootopia's bigger message. Agnes created the city itself. She laid the foundation and gave animals a place where they could live together. Judy's role is different. She didn't create Zootopia, and she didn't completely transform it either, but she helped make it a little better. Agnes had the vision of creating a place where everyone could get along. Judy inherited that same dream and spent her journey trying to bring it closer to reality. Agnes built the city, while Judy worked to improve the relationships between the animals living inside it. Both of them wanted the same thing: a better world where different animals could understand each other and live together in peace.